TeeFam, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, T, man. And today, y'all see the title, I see the title, you know what I mean? It's a lot of Larry going on, a whole lot of Larry stories, you feel me? Now we gonna sit back comfy and we gonna listen to this Larry story. Not too much talking, not too much yapping, just how y'all like it. You feel me? I ain't gonna have too much to say. Let's get into it. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. Hey, drop down in the comments what should I react to next, man? Another Larry Bird or Michael Jordan, you know what I mean? Dr. J. You know, we got a lot of legends out there. If y'all want to do it, y'all just let me know. But enough talking. Let's get straight into it.
As Larry Bird played his last handful of games on the 1992 Dream Team, he got called out by some young college superstars for being
What?
old and washed up. And
By
one
Chris Webber?
last time, Larry Bird
Heard it.
had to prove that even at his advanced age, there's a big difference between being a good player and being the greatest of all time. Because after that 1992 season, after so many years of giving his blood, sweat, and tears to the game of basketball, Larry Bird's body had completely betrayed him, and no one knew it yet, but he had played his last game in the NBA.
I can remember when I first
Y'all
came
heard
in,
him?
that in the league, Artis Gilmore told me one time, he played for Chicago, he said, if you expect to play a long time in this league, you better quit mopping up the floor. And I thought, well, he's crazy, because that's what basketball is all about, going after the loose balls. But getting a little bit older now and feeling the bangs and the bumps and the bruises and all that, I can see where he's coming from, but I can't change my style of play. I got to play like that every night, because if you go down and get one loose ball that's on the ground, that could be the turning point of the game, and it has been in some instances.
See, look, I know I said I wasn't gonna be pausing, but look, he just got the heart of a champion, bro. I just gotta, you know what I mean? Like, he got the heart of a champion, bro. I'm not soft, Doc. I'm not soft, bro. I'm not gonna change up how I play basketball just because you want me to play longer. You feel me? I'm getting on the floor, I'm getting my hands dirty. I know I'm the best player on the team, but I still do the dirty work. You gotta love him, bro. You gotta love him.
Back problems. It just gets to the
He
point where you
sleep
just
right
couldn't
there
play.
though.
I mean, you couldn't think, couldn't
My
move,
fault.
couldn't run. You know, if you can't feel your feet, it's hard to run.
But just before he was about to announce his retirement, a longtime rival asked him to lace up his sneakers one last time. But this time, it would be on the same team in what many people have called the greatest team ever assembled, the 1992 Dream Team.
Larry was on the fence because of his back, so I said, man, LB, you got to play, man. You got to play. This is our last chance to be together. He said, Magic, my back is hurting. I said, Larry, you don't have to play 30 minutes a game. You can just play 10 minutes a game. He said, all right, I'll play. I said, all I want to do is come down and do a no-look pass to you, and you shoot a three-pointer. We both going to be very happy.
At that time, making the defensive rotation, forcing him to put it on the floor. Bird for three. Yes!
Black.
I want to say this is just a small step in what our goal really is, to get to Barcelona, win the gold medal, and bring it back where it's supposed to be. Thank you.
What may well be the best basketball team ever
Hey,
assembled.
Magic a real one. He a real one for that. Hey, this how y'all okay, I see how y'all old heads felt when they put the Dream Team together. Cause when I watched Bron and Steph and them, that was really beautiful basketball. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This how y'all felt watching them. This like Bron and Steph right here on team. Ooh, he's Steph. Bron Magic. Ooh, knocked down another one. Smack. Oh my God. Hold on. I didn't know this was highlights.
And even on the brink of retirement, Larry Bird still had a little something left in the tank.
The crowd start cheering, Larry, Larry, Larry.
Man, my nigga Larry could barely get up, boy. He was old as hell right here, bro. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. That was crazy.
And you just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot after the great save by Michael
He ain't know
Jordan.
Larry was right there, bro.
The message around the world today Because y'all can give it up. You foreigners can give it up.
Hey, Charles Barkley might be top 5 funniest player of all time.
And in the gold medal game, the Dream Team beat Croatia, and there was no doubt anywhere in the world who was the greatest team ever assembled.
They won their games by an average margin of 40.
I got a question for y'all old heads right here. Now, since we just watched the 2024 Olympics, is the 2024 team, are they beating the 1992 team? Let me know. Get down in the comments, man. Comment down below right now, man. Say who you got in a 7-game series and how many games. Who you got, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who I got. I don't know. That's up to y'all. That's up to y'all, bro.
Barcelona, this group may well be the greatest team ever assembled in the history of
Look at them
team
guys.
sports.
However,
Look at them
as our
guys.
old legends age out of the game, there will always be some newcomers to come challenge the throne.
See?
In 1992, that newcomer was Rodney Rogers.
And the shot comes up. Oh, my goodness! Rodney Rogers!
That may be the
Whoa.
best I've seen all season.
You brought up Rodney Rogers, and when I was asked about Zion, I said, for some reason, I see a little bit of Rodney Rogers in Zion Williamson. They were big,
I do too
athletic
off that
guys
clip.
who were mobile. Do you see Rodney
The
Rogers
hell?
in Zion?
I do see Rodney Rogers. It makes so much sense now that you said it like that. But Rodney Rogers could shoot better. I had never seen a guy like
I gotta watch his highlights.
I mean, I knew what Country Strong was after I played against him and Corliss Williamson, those guys like that, I mean, maybe never lifted a weight, but could push a car out the way if they needed to. And so with him, yeah, I definitely think Rodney Rogers would be a great comparison for that.
And when Rodney Rogers was selected as one of the 8 best college players in 1992 to go scrimmage against the Dream Team,
Rodney
Larry
Rogers?
Bird gave Rodney Rogers his welcome to the league
This nigga
moment.
look decent.
But you missed Bird by a couple of years, I think, didn't you?
I missed him by 1 year, but I got to play against him in the Dream Team and to be able to practice with him, see how he worked out, see how he shot, see the junk that he talked constantly. The best was my man Rodney Rogers, strong, fast, quick, athletic, and Bird just set him up in a corner. Someone drives to the corner, Stockton passed out the Bird, and here you see Rodney Rogers take a full sprint. And I'm talking about, how Zion blocked that shot a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
That's where, like where Rodney Rogers came from. Except, unlike the young kid that shot the shot, in the middle of him being in the midair, Bird says, "Welcome to the parachute club, rookie." Watches him go by him, shoots the ball, and kept walking down, shaking his head like, these dumb youngsters, they don't never get it.
And according to
and that boy Larry, he hit him with a little head fake. He flew by. He said, I ain't know you like Pop-Tarts.
the guys that played and in the Dream Team basically beat these college youngsters by 100 points. But why was Larry Bird so held back on embarrassing the young Rodney Rogers? Because one day earlier, Rodney Rogers said something that pissed Larry Bird off, and a friendly scrimmage turned into a serious lesson in respecting elders.
When we played against him in the Dream Team, that whole situation was amazing.
It was 8 of us. It was myself, Bobby Hurley, Allen Houston, Chris Webber, Rodney Rogers, Eric Montrose.
Shout out Rodney Rogers, man. Shout out the OG.
Yeah. And Grant Hill was on that
Where Rodney Rogers at?
They kept calling us the crash test dummies. And they want us to come sit in the car and run up against the wall and see how hard it hurts to play against these guys.
So we get to La Jolla, San Diego, and we check into the Marriott, and we're walking in the corridor, and we see this tall white guy coming down the hall. And I'm like, damn, that looked like Larry Bird. So Larry Bird coming down the hallway, me and Chris Webber, and Larry Bird, you don't realize how big Larry Bird is until you stand up close to Larry Bird. Larry Bird legit 6'10". So he walked by us and he says, "Y'all those college guys?" And we was like, yeah, we the college guys. And he looked at us and he said, "Get some fucking rest. It's gonna be a long week." And walked off. And we was
Hey, bro, he ain't even say, "I hope y'all ready." Congratulations. None of that. He said, man, y'all better get in that fucking bed and put your head on the pillow. Cause we on timing. What the fuck?
It was like, what the hell?
And we get back to the hotel, and I remember Bird getting off the elevators like,
Yeah, they gotta put some name tags, bro. I don't know these dudes.
See y'all tomorrow. And it wasn't like a
Who is that?
forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. I was like, no, it was like a see
Who's the
y'all
other dude
tomorrow.
talking?
Right?
And I remember getting off the plane and I see a sign. It says Mr. Bird and Mr. Weber.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no way. And so I get in the car and it's Larry fucking Bird. And I shake his hand. I'm quiet, you know. And when we get out, he doesn't say much. But when we get out, he goes, hope you get your sleep tonight because I'm going to bust your ass tomorrow.
Yes.
And I didn't know what to say, but I knew,
bro,
this is a moment you have to say something. And I was like, you know, Larry, your back is already hurting, man. You need to take it easy. And then I run to the room and I call my father. I'm like, Dad, Larry Bird was just talking shit to me.
So the next morning, we get up and we go to practice, and the dream team is practicing. They're finishing up their practice. And then they say, all right, get loose and stretch out. We're like, okay, we playing? They're like, yeah, we're going to play next. It's the starting five, I think, is myself, Chris Webber, Rodney Rogers, Bobby Hurley, and Allen Houston.
Mm-hmm. So we're practicing. We start finding the rhythm. Penny's pinning people's on the glass. You know, C. Webb's doing his thing. And I hit a couple threes. And next thing you know, like the clock stops. And we look up and like, we up.
Yeah. Right.
We're up.
Like the first 15 minutes, we kicking their ass. we running them all out. Bobby Hurley in the lane, killing John Stockton.
Okay.
I did have some success penetrating and collapsing the defense, and our energy, our excitement to
Look at
play,
little Bobby.
all those things played in our favor. You know, what we were doing that day, you know, they couldn't stop it. It felt tremendous.
I don't know if there was ever a more pure or better basketball day for myself or for any of those guys, because we were in a dream playing against our heroes, and we did beat them that first practice.
And then something happened. We're sitting there, and we get back to the hotel. Rodney Rogers says something to, it's a group of them. It's Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and everybody's shooting the shit. And Rodney Rogers said, hey, Larry, you ain't hit a jumper since 84. And we ain't think none of it. The next day we came in, that's when the thing came out that Chuck Daly let us win.
There are kids who believe in Santa Claus too, and the Easter Bunny, and now that they've grown up, I hate to burst their bubble, but it was a game thrown. You know, Chuck threw the game. If you look how he subbed guys in, not picking up, not making any adjustments, he knew what he was doing.
I love Coach K. That's come on, man. That's BS. They had Chris Mullin, a better shooter than anyone that we had. We really beat him that day. But the next day, it's been the only time in my life.
So wait, so hold on. So they said the college guys saying they won. The Coach K said they threw it, but Chris Webber not hearing none of that. I ain't gonna. Bro, if I'm on the college guy's side, I'm not hearing that shit either, bro. Who lose on purpose? Nah, hell no. I'm not hearing that. Even if you did lose on, you still lost. What the? It was part of somebody playing. What the fuck is you talking about? So you talking about a win is a win. I need my shit.
Scrimmage, and my team did not score in the whole quarter.
Damn.
Man, the next day it was.
That's why you gotta take your win when you get it.
It was different that day. Yeah, you could tell that. You know, they were like, "Come on now, we're gonna let y'all know who we really are."
We showed them why we are who we are. We pretty much beat them by 100.
They couldn't score.
Bro, 100 is crazy.
They were smacking the floor, talking shit to us like it was a championship game.
Magic Johnson fed Larry Bird the ball probably about 8 times in a row down court. Larry Bird got the ball on Rodney Rogers, and every time he was about to make a move, he told him what he was going to do. One dribble, pull up, going left, off glass.
What? No
One dribble,
way.
going
No,
right,
he did not.
spin, shot, bucket.
Oh
He
my
scored
God.
9 times or 8 times in a row. Left the court to go lay down because he couldn't sit on a bench.
Right,
He had
I
to lay
remember
down
that. His
because of
back
his
was
back.
messed up.
And said, "Young fella, look like 84, huh?"
Last time he made
Yeah. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. I said, so that's they kicked our ass for the rest of the week. And
It said the rest of the week, guys. They ain't play with you.
Nah, they ain't play with us the rest of the week. And this one I was like, this is a different breed.
These dumb youngsters, they'll never get it.
Nah, that's the end of the video, man. It's a well, you know what I mean? That's a good lesson that them youngsters needed, man. You know what I mean? That go for all them young dudes out there, man. Just stay in your place, man. Stay in your place. Don't never make old school mad. It's gonna end up bad for you every 10 times out of 10, man. That's just something y'all gotta learn. But hey, man, it's a fire video. If you liked it, drop a like, subscribe, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. You know what I mean? You know, we ain't miss no days. We on the road to 20K, man. You know how we do it, man. But with that being said, my dogs, I'm out. Hey.